What's up, Ground Pod? I had difficulties with my laptop. It kept losing damn signal. I don't know why. Wi-Fi is fine. Here, I gotta call this this Verizon to see what the hell's up with this modem. Maybe I gotta reset it or something. So, anyways. Oh man, that wore me out. Yeah, it's something else, man. I don't know, something wrong with my modem or something. I don't know why my laptop can't pick up a signal in the next room. Oh, that wore me out, man, working on that knife. Hello. So, my dog wants me. She's been crying for me all night. So I think I'm only go live for about 30 minutes. But by then the wife will probably go to bed. Hey, must be a Green Bay fan, huh? Too bad they're going to kick Green Bay's ass both games this year. See, we got all these trolls coming in now, huh? I'm doing good. Dark Shadow, how are you? See what you did, Ground Fog? You brought all these trolls in. Hello in Venezuela. I'm back, Jim. I had difficulties with my PC, my laptop keeping a signal. But here she is. The bolsters are shaped and ready to go. Heat treat it tomorrow and it'll be ready for some elk stag. It feels good in the hand too, buddy. I tell you what, man. Unbelievably good in the hand. Hi, Brown Sugar. Anyways, Fat City was telling you I was making a knife when you was watching me before my laptop cheesed out on me. It did it twice to me tonight. It cheesed out my first live, and then I went live again, and That went a long time, and then it cheesed out a second time. But anyways, I got a fellow in Las Vegas. I did a custom buck 110 for with pine cone scales. I showed it once before on my page. So he sent me this oldie but goodie Schrade Walden folding 100. He wants it cleaned up, polished up, sent back to him. And I tell you what, somebody got to hold it with a grinding wheel or something. So I'm going to have to take this thing and hand sand it all the way down. But it'll look new when I'm done. It's a double blade. This blade here has been used pretty darn good. You can see here at the kick how much it's worn down. But, you know, hey, for an old knife, old Schrade Walden, main blade's pretty good shape. It just, somebody decided to take a wire wheel to it or something. How much what? No reason to clean it. No, there's every bit of a reason to clean this knife. That's just unacceptable, whoever did that. That's neglect. It looked like they took a Dremel tool to it or something. They decided to stop. Thank God. Wasn't working out for them, but I'll make it look new again. So I done made something. I made this knife tonight. A Trapper fixed blade. It's ready for heat treating, and then it's going to get elk stag handles on it. If you want a knife like that from me, it's $275. El Salvador. There's Fat City. Yep, 10-15 minutes. I'm going to get out of here, folks. I had a long day with my folks. I got their whole metal roof done other than the ridge cap on the very top. So I'll go back Monday and put the metal ridging on it. And it'll be done. Then I start their siding. Tablet, piece of crap, didn't even notify you, huh? Yeah, this laptop of mine is something else. It lost the signal twice on me. I had to go live twice. The good old USA. That's where I'm from. Chicago, Chicago, it's my kind of town. So anyways, I hope you all enjoyed that knife making session. Like I said, I didn't plan on going live. I just wanted to show you all how I make a knife. It was, you seen last night, it became my dream, and it's reality now. I can't wait to get the handle on it. Yeah, it looks good, man. Really does. Nice flat grind on it. Can't wait to see that elk stag on it. I told Justin I was going back live again. He said, okay. Didn't give anybody time to get off, he said. Well, he hasn't came back yet, has he? And you know what? When he comes back, I'll probably be getting off again. 10 minutes. What is this knife called? That's a fixed blade trapper. In the making. Heat treating tomorrow. I'm here. Me too for 10 minutes and then I'm done. I had enough. I've been going all day. I wore my wife out. She's happy I'm done with that roof. She goes, "You're not doing any more roofs." Oh, man. So, I'm going to go up and hit the couch, and the wife's probably want to go to bed. So he's got me till 11 o'clock, my time. So, yeah, it's a shame this guy, whoever did this to this knife. I mean, some people just kill me. You better off not even touching it. I mean, look at that blade. It's like they skipped across it with a Dremel tool on both sides. So this will be a lot of hand sanding. I'll start out with 60 grit, go all the way to 2500. Get this thing back in good order. Schrade Walden. I haven't seen one. I haven't actually held one yet. This is the first time. Now what's going on? My live stream's in and out. I tell you what. Gotta get a new phone. Gotta tell Verizon to get their shit together. I'm about ready to drop them. You still here with me? Can you hear me? 6 more minutes, folks. Yeah, that's some abuse there. Does it New York under Walden? I don't know. Schrade Walden, wherever they're from. Oh, what darn piece. Laptop, battery's running low on it. Good night. So yeah, it'll look good when I get done with it, that's for sure. A couple more days, Jim. Your order will be at your house. You got to do me a video Monday night. Monday afternoon when you get the package. I want to see it all. That'll be fun. There's plenty of video there for you on the knives I sent you. No, your tracking says it'll be here Monday, Justin. So I'm expecting yours Monday. I'm expecting the buck 110 I won on eBay. I'm expecting Paul Mills stainless steel he sent me for his doctor's knife. I looked at the tracking number last night. It says it'll be here Monday, Justin. So 4 more minutes, guys. I'm going to go up and hit the couch. My wife's up there watching her favorite YouTube channels. Longhorn Lester and Arms Family Farm. Oh, I'm going to open it on live stream. Oh, yeah. Man, that's a shame. Just more work for me. $225N, it says, on the one side of the blade. Schrade Walden. 225N. Where's the pencil at? Oh, man. Can't never find what I want when I want. Get my Louis knife out. I call it the Louis knife. There's Dwayne Letterman. You missed it, Dwayne. I made a knife. You missed me making a knife tonight. You're here. I'm about ready to get off. I've been at it all day. There we go. So I carried this as usual today. I carry it just about every day. Carried this one today. Boer. Congressman. Then I carried this today. Can onions leak? And I carried one more. The Cubit. Remember this one? Louie's starting to like the serrations now too. And I played with this one all day. I got to put it back in the display case. It's a beauty. Yeah, see, this got the jimping on top of the blade there, see? So, this is the knife I made tonight, Jim, or Dwayne. It's ready for elk stag handles. It's a fixed blade trapper, modeled after this one. Of course, this one's bigger, but it's pretty much identical. Yeah, elk stag. This one deserves elk stag. I haven't made a knife yet with elk stag. I'm gonna know. Thanks, Paul. Yeah. I'm gonna heat treat this and a couple other knives tomorrow. And man, I can't get over how good this feels in my hand. But I'll put that jimping on top of it, just like that original. Ah, man. This Sonic's itching for attention, ain't he? Another child that's been ignored by his parents. So, that's it for me tonight. I'm going to get off of here and go up and hit the couch. I'm wore out. I worked all day at my mom's house today and come home, made this knife. But, it was my dream, and y'all see me last night design it. And I told you that I was going to make it today, and I did. I'm going to have to make a few more of these and sell them. Yeah, I see where I got to square this down more, though. It's kicking too much to the back and the bottom. I just take these pins out and square it up a little more. You was reading that dumbass stuff? Yeah, no, you don't have to cut somebody slack like that. Itching for attention. Mommy, Daddy, how come he's ignored me my whole life? That's what it boils down to. They come on YouTube to get attention because their parents don't give it to them. Oh, I know what I wanted to do. I sharpened this pencil for a reason. I want to read this tang a little bit more. Looks like there's a serial number on the bottom of this or something. If I can just get the light just right. It says Schrade Walden, New York, USA. That's what it says. This pencil takes all this crap off of it. Always take a pencil with you when you go to an antique store and find knives that are rusty on the ricasso. You can read them a lot better. Because this carbon takes all the rust and crap off of it. 225H. Schrade Walden, New York, USA. Early 60s, Jim says. I believe it. They're dull run scales, but man, there's 6 pins in this thing. No, 5 pins. I thought there was one here on the bottom. That's dirt. Yeah, a guy from Las Vegas sent this to me. I did a custom buck 110 for him with pine cone scales. So Monday I should have Louis' buck 110 that I won on eBay. I bid on a buck 110 on eBay. It was at $40 and I bid on it $42, and then somebody come back and beat me $43. And then I waited to the last 30 seconds and hit it for $45 and won it. So I got Louis custom, and I believe it's a 1970 buck 110. Might be a 75, I can't remember. I gotta look on my, let me see what it says in here. Where are we at here? Okay. I'm looking here. eBay. My eBay. Purchase history. $50 I paid for it. That's tax and shipping. Buck 110 folding knife with sheath, great vintage condition. Not a scratch on the blade. That's why I bid on it. Yeah, go ahead. Send me a buck 110, man. We could do some trading. Let me see. See original listing. I'll show you the knife I won. Here it is here. Come on. Why ain't this expanding? I'm telling you what, I'm not having any luck with computers tonight. Now it's not doing nothing. Oh my God. Here we go. Look at the shape of this thing. $325 for a custom, buck 110. You get one done by Kyle Noseworthy, it'll cost you $450. There's the knife I won. It's finished. Look at, there's no scratches on that blade at all. And then you can have the sheath if you want it, Louis. But I got one here that I took apart, and I'm going to re-sew it. I'm going to sew it, re-rivet it, and sew it back together. This is a buck 110 sheath. It was a new sheath when I took it apart. I just took it apart for a pattern. But I'm going to dye this, but I stamped the top of it. If you want this sheath, I'll give it your knife in that instead. I'm going to restitch it with white thread. If you want that one. Yeah, I don't know what that sheath's for. I'm sure it's probably not a buck 110 sheath. But here's the knife. It's got a U with a dot. I don't have my time code chart with me. But I think that's 1975 or 76, somewhere around there. Look it up real quick, guys. Yeah, I mean, look at this blade. There ain't a scratch on it, Louis. I bet it's probably a 1978. Yeah, it'll polish up nice. Great shape. Here's the sheath. It says buck on it, so I guess it is the sheath. A sheath. Buck 110 BK1. That just looks like lint. Yeah, that's just lint. It's not clean. So, let me see here. Track package. Last location, Indianapolis, Indiana. Shipped to you. So, departed U.S. Postal Facility, Indianapolis. So, it's on its way to Bolingbrook. So, once it gets to Bolingbrook, then it'll go to Wilmington to be delivered to me. So, if it gets to, it's on its way to Bolingbrook now. They'll have it tomorrow. So, hopefully, they send it to Wilmington Sunday night, and I get it Monday night. Arrives Monday, June 2nd, it says. So that's about right. Yeah. What's one of them nice buck sheaths cost? Oh, I don't know. You could probably find one on eBay. Or are you talking about one I make? Oh. Here's what my brother-in-law bought the other day while he was here. Here's what I bought. gotta get the battery off their silver tone watch. I got it upstairs. I gotta get a battery in it. Here's some more. Victorinox Swiss Army Officers Mickey Mouse watch, men's. I'm collecting the Victorinox watches now. They got a lot of them. Look at this one, 143 bucks. 135. This one's 247. That's probably an automatic. This one right here, check this out. 247 bucks. Victorinox Swiss Army Officers watch. Man's 40mm digital dial tone date. Digital. That's a little high for a Swiss made. I wonder if that thing's a, see, don't even tell you if it's a mechanical or if it's a, yeah. Too much for it. Sounds like a TV went off. I think my wife went to bed. Not for sale, he says. I mean, it takes a lot of work to customize a Buck 110. It's not easy, you know what I mean? That's why I can see Kyle knows where and he does a primo job on them too, so. $425, $450 is what he charges. You can go look on his site. He's got them for sale on there. All kinds of Swiss Army watches on here. This one here is cool. Victorinox Swiss Army. 144 bucks. Is that a mechanical? It's a quartz. Yeah, it's about as high as I go, 150 for a quartz. That would be it. It's sweet looking though, that's for sure. Yeah. I think my wife went to bed. She don't stay up late at all. Check out this. Now, you know I gotta get this. Swiss-made Victorinox knife for watch back case for popping the backs of the cases off watches. Yep. Victorinox makes a tool for everything. Burrow tools, Euro tool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, this is for popping the backs of case covers off of pocket watches and whatnot. Quartz watches with the snap-on lid back. I never knew Victorinox made one, so now I'm gonna have to get one. How much they want for that? 36 bucks, huh? My wife would be like, "What'd you buy on eBay?" Euro tool. You guys still here or what? It's like my chat froze again. Here's one for 29. Horatech. We stay here, huh? Yeah. What's this? Bergeon. I'll open it up, dummy. Quit playing with the box. Victorinox, Bergeon. Okay, we've seen enough of that. Now open the damn thing. Yeah, it's a case opener for watches. Boy, Victorinox. Bet you guys didn't even know they had one of these. Pretty cool. What do they want for it? $29? Oh, look at it. It's got tweezers and a toothpick, too. I'll be damned. $35.99. I like the $23 one better. And they make all kinds of them. Here's a white one. $29.99. Now that's cool looking. White. Tweezers and toothpick. Yeah. Okay. Get rid of some of these here. So there's the knife. Get it Monday. This one's cool here. Victorinox. Swiss Army. Windows Mobile app. Map lead. What? Windows Mobile app lead. App map lead. So what does that mean? Windows Mobile. You talk to the damn thing or what? What do they want for this thing? $139. Well, they got all kinds of watches. Victorinox. Let me look on here. Buck 110 sheaths. Oh, look at this. Quick draw sheet. Here's the quick draw ones here. Opens the blade when you pull it out. This one's pretty nice. Here's another quick draw. There's that ballistic $11.99. Here you go, Justin. Custom handmade leather. Genuine vertical sheath folding pocket knife, $110. This guy's making these and selling them for $16. How's he paying for the material? Oh, he's got to be made in China. What's it say on it? I don't know where the hell they're made, but that would be about what it cost you to buy the leather. $20. It's cool looking though. Yeah. My wife went to bed. Uh-huh. $110 with file work, possibly antique fossil custom bone, $225. Elk stag, $175. But frankly, if I was you guys and you wanted a custom 110, I'd be buying one of these damn things. $162. Elkhorn handle. I mean, that's a steal. That is a steal. Come on. $110 folding knife. Custom knife shop. Magna cut elk handles. Oh, they're bidding on it. Okay. Ends in 9 days. Okay, it's going to get a lot higher than $61. That's for damn sure. That thing better go about $275, $300. Yellow Horse Custom, $308. See, Yellow Horse, $345. What's up, Todd? Blue and gold tiger's eye stone handles, $585. Look at this bad boy. That thing will burn your eyes. Blue stone. That's crazy. One of a kind, that's for sure. $585. Wow. Massive Stag. Buck custom 110, $339. So you can see a lot of your customs, $399, $339, you know, $585. So, you know, I'm in the ballpark with mine for $325. Here's another one for $525. Polished picture Jasper stone handles. No, I'm not knife shopping. I'm just looking. Let everybody know what the going prices are on custom buck 110s. This one's $500 and some here. $525. Here's one for $324. Replica buck 110s for $199, right? Here's another one for $550. Leopard skin Jasper stone. Look at that thing. Wow. Crazy. Gold vein gaspatite mother of pearl, excellent, new in pouch, $349. That's pretty cheap for Yellow Horse Custom, $134. He was trying to find what I showed yesterday. Oh, this one here. Schrade Walden. Or that 60 TX. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think you can find one even on eBay. Let me see. 60 TX. No, Schrade. SCHRADE. Yeah, here they are. $40, $75. See, this is what it looked like when I started. This is the knife that was supposed to save the company from bankruptcy that failed. So you can see what I did to mine now. I sandblasted off the back finish. Stone washed everything. Carved the spine. Same knife. Stone wash pocket clip. Well, since this one didn't save the company, they came out with another one. It was a TX2 called the 60 TX. I can't remember the name of it. So they came out with another one, and it did actually help save them. But this one didn't. This was their first attempt. I want to put a coin on it. What, a coin on one of these? One of them? See, here's what mine used to look like. It used to look like that. Don't anymore though, does it? Made a few USA models recently, but fit and finish, QC were horrible on them. Not to mention price was really high. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm not impressed with the new shit. This one here is 75 bucks. Depending on the shape, you know. 40 bucks for this one. That's in good shape. You can get that one for $40. See how good a shape it is. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Hey, that looks nice and clean. I'd jump on that one if I was you for 40 bucks. Yeah, that thing's like new. Without a doubt. 43 bucks, 45 bucks. Now here's the Schrade USA 60T old timer lockback knife. Oh, yeah, the Victorinox watches or something else, ain't they? They actually have. Let me go to the Victorinox site. But yeah, look at this one here. Schrade USA 60T old timer stainless steel folding knife with sheath. $275. That thing's brand new. Never been opened. All right, let me see here. Get rid of all these pages. Let's go. They got some badass automatic watches. They're pricey though. 550 bucks. Look at this bad boy. Automatic blue dial men's watch. Come on, get out of here. Oh, look at that thing. Swiss Army automatic. Look at that band on that thing, man. Wow. Yep, and that's the lowest price automatic I think they got. But they do have some awesome automatic watches, man. See all Victorinox. All right, here we go. Yeah, this one's $825. Oh, I'm geeking out too, man. If I had the money, I'd buy this watch here right now. 825 bucks. Look at that thing, man. Professional divers automatic. Anti-magnetic. That is one sweet piece right there. I like this one here too. This is Tissot. Tissot is beautiful. It's Tissot automatic. 231, that ain't bad. I've been watching on Marketplace and Facebook for Victorinox watches, waiting for one to pop up. You haven't shopped on eBay for years. Wow. Must have had some bad vibe with them, huh? Look at this one, fat. This one's cool. How much is this? Doesn't say, does it? Oh, it's 685 bucks. 719. Here you go. How about this one for $2,229? Wow. Come on, expand it, will you? Yeah, $2,249. Damn. They get costly. I bet you didn't even know they had an automatic watch, did you? I want to get me Hamilton too. Hamilton was the first American watch company. First American watch or pocket watch company, Hamilton. And then Elgin took over. Elgin, Illinois. $839. Kid picked one of these up at a flea market for like 40 bucks. And he sold it for like 175. That's a Hamilton. Look at this one, skeleton. $1,299. D1 Milano brand. Milano brand. What is that? A watch? How's the secondary for used watches? Is it just as bad as knives with clones and such? Well, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of fakes out there in the watch industry, just like there is the knives. I mean, never buy a high-end watch like Rolex or Tudor or any of the Swiss brands or well-known Japanese brands without getting it through a reputable dealer. Unless you're out and about, you see one at a flea market or you see, in the $700-800 range, then you can look at it. And if you know what you're looking at in the back of it, if they don't, one of the first telltale signs is anybody, if you're hands on and you can look at it visually, you ask them to pop the back off so you can look at it. Say no, then you know it's a fake. Walk away. But there are a couple companies that make fake Rolexes, and they specifically tell you they are fake, but they got a really awesome movement in them, Swiss movement in them, and they're so identical to the real McCoys. Only a watchmaker could tell by taking the back off and looking at all the work on the inside. I mean, I can take a Rolex back off and tell you if it's fake or not because I know what other parts look like. I know how the company makes the backs. But if you don't know, don't even attempt buying one. But like I said, there's a couple of companies out there that make them so close to the real deal. It's even hard for a watchmaker to tell sometimes. And they will tell you that they're not real Rolexes, but they come in at the $800, $900 range instead of the $8,000 to $9,000 range. And there's people out there that actually buy the clone ones, from these couple companies that make them so close, so identical. It's very hard to tell them apart. So, and there's nothing wrong with that, you know. There's people that actually collect them. They buy them clones from these companies. You know, first of all, a lot of them can't afford a $10,000 watch, so anything in the $1,000 range is up their alley, and they look really, really good. So, in flea markets and yard sales, you're gonna find your garage sales. You're gonna find your best buys. I've seen between $3,000 and $6,000, $7,000 Rolexes at flea markets for around $1,800, $1,500. Real ones, not fakes. And you can find them. You just got to be looking for them. Okay. We don't need this on my channel. Go away. uh but I mean, I if you want to get a classy watch, get a Victorinox. I mean, you got knife guys. They got some of the finest Swiss movements in them, whether they're quartz or they're mechanical. And you see, I've been going through, the different, anywhere from 250 up to $2,000 to $3,000, depending on what your budget is. But entry level mechanical watches from Victorinox about 275. Classy as hell, man. And then Seiko's entry level watches from 175 on up. Seiko Japanese movement. You can't beat it, man. It's as good as any Swiss made Swiss made movements ain't the shit anymore. The Japanese are surpassing the Swiss. I'm telling you right now. Seiko makes some unbelievable watches, and their movements are so popular. I'm a Christian. I'm a Roman Catholic, and I am a Knight of Columbus. You know what I mean? I work for the church. I work for the people. We do a lot of events to help, battered women and uh, women with autistic children, and we do all kinds of events for veterans and all kinds of things. So I'm a man of God. I don't babble Christianity on my YouTube channel. I follow Christ, I love Christ, and everything else, and I just, my one of my biggest sayings is, "Dear Lord, follow me from your from your, dear Lord, save me from your followers." you know, this is a knife channel. This isn't a Christian channel. Now, if I started a Christian YouTube channel, then they're all welcome. Two things you don't do on YouTube. babble politics and Christianity. Right. I agree. But hey, whatever people, that's why I'm neutral. I don't force my Christianity on nobody. I don't force my military experiences or my political views on anybody. Once in a while I'll go off on a rant, but that'll be it. Yeah, I would say if you guys want to get a great watch, you know, get you a Victorinox or Swiss made watch or a Seiko. Seiko's got all, like I said, 150, 175 and up. And I'm just a wild and crazy guy. But I'm as real as they come, you know what I mean? I'm a realist. I don't, you know, that's pushing it too far coming on somebody's YouTube channel and babbling the scriptures, you know what I mean? That's just way too much. Yeah, in the Trump train. I like to call them Trump tards. Anybody that follows any of the presidents and believes in anything the presidents say and do, got something wrong with them. But yeah, I could look at watches all night long. But I know you guys would rather look at the. Let me see here. Osana, Osana. Yeah, okay. I know what you'd rather look at. Let me see here. Knives made in Germany. A.G. Russell knives. I gotta get an A.G. Russell knife. I've been wanting this one right here for a long time. Look at that, $50, guys. That's made better than any case knife you guys have in your possession. Period. For $50, look at that. They're in a case made that's better than this knife right here. Not even a Tony Bose. uh, Look at this one here. Spyderco Slim Titanium. Great Eastern Cutlers. Excellent knives. Excellent. Like I said before, two companies, two American companies I'd rather buy knives from than any other American knife company, and that would be GEC or the other one that makes the Remington bullets now, Berenson. That's the only two companies I'd rather get knives from. This is that new Slim Spyderco. That's pretty cool. That's a cool looking knife there. Rosecraft's better than GEC. Change your mind? Well, No, they're not. Most 100% of the Rosecraft's knives are made in China. So you tell me how an American made knife worse than a Chinese made knife. Changed my mind. He is crazy, ain't he? Rosecraft and Rough Riders in the same category. Chinese, Chinese, Chinese. Which Baron Sons you talking about? The new ones or the older ones? The Baron Sons got so many different knives. Now you tell me which Baron Son Remington bullet knife is garbage. I mean, Chinese puts out some great knives now. I mean, a lot of these American companies they demand quality control with what they're getting from them, or they don't deal with them anymore. I mean, don't get me wrong, you get some great knives, but this is 277.95 by the way, Spider Coast. SLYM titanium carbon fiber. Now I wanted German knives, and why did this come up? Maker. Arkansas made dozer. Well, hey, I love my wee knives, man. You know, I mean, now you're talking a modern a modern folder against traditional folders. I'm specifically talking about traditional knives. I mean, for the buck, it's hard to beat. It's hard to beat a Civivi knife. I mean, the Wee Knife Company makes them. You know, I'd put Rosecraft at a case for sure, which is a shame. I agree with you. They've gone downhill. Yep. And you look at the blades, you can tell they're stamped. You know, machine stamped. They're not even handmade anymore. You know, all the parts are pre-made and they're assembled, and their assembly process is getting worse and worse. And I would probably take a Rosecraft over any case right now, new case. Arkansas made dozers. They're pretty cool. Oh, stag, they're pretty nice. See, they got big 3/8 pins on these, like I'm doing on this one I'm doing here. This is gonna be sweet when I get it done. I can't wait. You're saying case over Rosecraft? I don't know, man. You like your Chinese knives? You sure you're not wanting Rosecraft over case? Case is just a traditional company. They make the same traditional knives over and over again. You know what I mean? They do make some pretty cool modern folders, but I'm just not big on case anymore, man. A lot of guys are getting turned off by them more and more every year. Well, yeah, I mean, collectible wise, there's always suckers out there that'll take the cases over the roast crafts any day. Yeah, I would almost agree with you on that, Justin. Rough Riders. They're you know, they're Chinese made, but their tolerances are passing case, fit and finish, and their tolerances is starting to pass up case. Now, where's this German knives I was looking for? Our pocket knives. Otter Messer. Yeah, here we go. Check out these knives. Otter Messer. That's cool. You know, like I said, that's why I prefer the German handmade knives over any of the American knives, even over Baronson. I would take a Henkel. I would take a Boker Tree brand. I would take a Parker Bulldog. I'd take any three of them companies over any American knife company, traditional knife. Yeah, they don't. Chinese knives don't really increase over time. You know, just like I mean, look at the Rough Riders. They don't really increase. I mean, the cases do, but why? These newer ones. Here's the next one I want to get. I got one already, but I want to get one that's new. The Mercator. I want to get a new Mercator. Look at this one here. That one's sweet. Now, I that knife over any case knife ever made, except for a classic. Older case classics. Any new case, I would take this knife over any new case, hands down. Yeah, you always get what you paid for. You always get what you pay for a case. You know, it might take 10, 20. Yeah, well, I'm gonna get this brown handled Mercator, and I think I'm gonna get a. This one's the Otter. It's called the Otter. There's a blue handle one too. I want to collect them. I want to get all these different ones. Yeah, the case Longhorns are sweet, but I wouldn't buy any new one. You know, specific case knives that that are at least 10, 15 years old or older, I would buy in a heartbeat. But I wouldn't want to collect any of the new case knives. I wouldn't. Unless I get one at a good price, I'm not even going to buy them anymore. You know, I'll probably continue to add to my stag collection, my case stag collection. Man, they got all the different colors. Wow. They're Mercator. Look at this one here. Hubert's, Germany. Well, you gonna show it or what? I guess not. It's on eBay. Come on. Before YouTube, you only bought USA? Well, you know, growing up, basically, before YouTube, that's what we always bought, you know, like the Buck 110s and Schrade old timers and, you know, all the American classics. We all bought them before YouTube was around, for sure. Here's an Otter Masseur. Let me see. On eBay. That's sweet. Looks like denim micarta handles. Yeah. Look at how square them bolsters are. That's cool. You just ordered a Cattaraugus, and it's nice. Nice. Here's a German eye right here. Carl Schlepper, hammer forged. Solid in Germany. That's nice. Nice, nice, nice. 139 bucks. $350 Y Stockman. Yellow synthetic handle, nickel silver bolsters. Inlay shield, boxed, made in Germany. What the heck is this one here? Yeah, I agree. 2010, you know, Chinese stepped up their game, man. You know, all these foreign countries that, you know, they want to be a player in the market, they got to step their game up. You know, a lot of these companies force them to, you know, if they want to make money, you know. But as far as it comes in the market, the Germans always had their game up. Look at this German knife. Wow. Looks like it's got a, oh, what is that on the handle there? A deer head. Wow. That's an oldie but goodie. Ross free folding pocket knife made in Germany, carved deer handle 5-piece. You've only been watching knife content for 4 or 5 years. I want to buy a knife right now. My wife will kill me. You gotta stop buying a knife. Shut up. Puma whitetail lockback folding knife. Huh. The Clodbuster, German Eye Clodbuster Junior folding knife, stainless steel, green synthetic. You give me permission? Tell my wife that. Tell her you give me permission. I got your permission. Oh, this one's cool. Otter Monsieur. That is cool. Oh, yeah. From a distance. Yeah, right. Here's the cases. Pumas. Oh, this thing's sweet. Yep. Trapper. I don't really like the Delrin handles though. Yep, most went shopping. You know, they didn't buy online. They went shopping. Yep. Boker made in USA for $10. Look at this cow slapper here, buddy. Oh yeah. Canoe. Double bladed. Canoe. Now I take that knife over any case. Any case. Look at how well made that thing is. Look at this. Look at that thing, man. Wow. All handmade. That's beautiful. Plenty of Kershaws from Walmart, huh? Yeah, you gotta like your Kershaws. I mean, I'm at the point now where I just don't want to buy any and every knife, you know? I want to start adding to my collections like my Remington bullets and my Carl Schlepplers, my Bulldogs, my Bokers. You know, add to my fixed blade collection that I already have, like the Buck 119 series. I want to get all the Buck 119 knives. And, you know, once I get all the Buck 119 series knives, then I'll start getting them in other materials like S35VN and all that. I just want to weed out buying everything. I don't buy everything anymore. Now, like I said, you go to a garage sale and you see a Kershaw Flash or Blur for $10, you got to buy it, you know, new in the box. I was more into fixed blades and multi-tools, not many folders except the Buck 110 up here was available. I got you. Here's a Boker folding hunter for 71 bucks. I'd take that over a case any day. That thing's sweet. Nice and slim. Oh, yeah. Well, how did I end up on eBay again? German collectible knives. Puma, German-made knives. I mean, look at this thing here, man. $299. Puma Bowie. That thing's crazy. Why can't I get a bigger view of it? I don't know. These are all Pumas. Page 8, what do we got here? Yeah, they're all Pumas, man. Classic pocket knives. Look at this Boker Plus. Tech Tool. $105. Boker. Made in Germany. Pretty cool. There you go, Todd. There's a multi-tool for you. A little glass breaker in the bottom there. You know, Cold Steel's got their new Recon 1 out. The Recon 1 XL. That thing's badass, man. That's my next one. My next modern folder. Recon 1 XL. This thing's a beast. Oh, yeah. $279 Recon 1 XL clip point. That thing is a beast. Length. Handle length material. 7 inches G10. Over length 12 1/4 inches. What steel was that on that multi-tool? This one here? It is 12C27. C27. That's pretty cool looking though, man. G10 scales. Pretty neat. You're in the market for high-performance tactical folding knife with both versatile, durable. Look no further. Forged from premium XHP steel, known for its excellent edge retention and corrosion resistance, the Recon XL boosts a robust 5.25-inch clip point blade with a durable black PVD finish, providing ultimate protection against wear and tear, and no matter where you have to choose to put it to work. Deployed its patent triad lock mechanism secured in blade. That's XHP PVC coating, blade steel. XHP. My tri-tips. What are you talking about? What, you think the handle looks like the Roku handle? I don't care what steel it's made out of, to tell you the truth. That triad lock, you know, you're not going to beat that triad lock. You could put time with this thing and you're not going to break that fucking triad lock. I just got to have it because I collect the cold steel Recons and 8015s and 12s. I like all of them. What up, YTMP? How's it going tonight? Or today, I should say. Man, that thing's a lot bigger than the one I got. The regular Recon one. Oh, you're talking about the multi-tool? You talking about this one here? By Boker? This ain't Chinese. This is German. The whole thing. That's a premium price, though, for that thing. Okay, here's one for 106. No, this is just a regular Recon 1 folder. Nice. What are you talking about? Oh, yeah. Everybody else is saying that. I'm like, YTMP? Who the hell is that? And then I realize it's you. Yeah, it'd be cool, old Paul. Yeah, it's made in Asia, I'm sure. But man, the triad lock. I just, I got a Recon 1, so I got to get the XL now, right? But these are all Recon 1s. These ain't the XLs on eBay. Of course, you're not going to have one like mine with carbon fiber scales and copper in it. The Boker multi-tool is made in Asia, says it right on the description. Oh, does it? Yeah, see, well, this is Boker. This isn't Tree Brand. The Tree Brands are made in Germany. Asia, made in Asia. Yep. If it's a Tree Brand, it's not made in Asia. And there's not, it's just the Boker. Boker does have a, you know, just like every other company, has more affordable things made in Asia and China. just like every other company. If you got a tree brand, you know damn well it's made in Germany. If it don't have the tree on it, don't buy it. Oh, I'm running out of sweet tea, man. Oh, I can't wait to get this thing done. I can't wait till that elk stag comes in for it. This is going to be sweet. And this thing, man, it just fits in my hand so beautifully. Oh my God, I hit a home run on this one, guys. It's going to be a badass. I'm going to have to make a badass sheath for it. Oh yeah, I love cold steel knives, man. I got to get more of them. See, there's certain modern folders that I do like. You know, Civivi's one of them. You know, cold steel's another. Certain Kershaws. You know, and I won't go out of my way to buy any made knives, but there is one Benchmade knife I've been eyeballing for over 10 years, and I never bought one, and I'm like, you know what, I'm just going to break down and buy the damn thing. But I want to have it, and only it. I don't want to bug out, you know, or none of that shit. I want the Osborne. I'm going to get the Osborne. I've been wanting that for over 10 years. Technically, I think the Osborne's the best knife Benchmade ever made. I got a 4-Max Scout for sure, yeah. Now I got to do something with this knife. I'm going to take these scales off of it. And I might make them out of ironwood too. What? I might do them out of G10. I don't know. But you guys want to look at another great knife? You got to look at the Extrema Ratio. Made in Italy. These things are awesome, man. They make them for the military and police. In fact, I'll bring them up. They got a tour of the Extrema Ratio factory and the knives they make on YouTube if you want to check it out. But I'll give you a little tour here. Here's what I want to get right here. I've been wanting this knife for a while now. Extrema Ratio. The Fulcrum C. Isn't that badass or what? That's one badass knife there, buddy. Yard work knife? Yeah. Yeah, great pry bar tool, huh? I just got to do something with the scales on that. They're horrific. But yeah, you guys got to check out these Extrema Ratios, man. This Italian company, man, they make some great knives. What is that knife? That knife's 256. Look at this one here. MK2 1 Desert Warfare. Look at that thing. Isn't that badass? That is a badass fighting knife there. Trench knife. Yeah, Paul, I was thinking about that. I mean, just everything about them. Look, the sheaths are rock solid. Yeah, I'd rather have the G10 over it too, Todd. Oh, wife's up and about. Extrema Ratio TK tool, multi-tool stonewash. Here we go. This is almost like the one I got. Mine's got a safety on it. With the handle shape. This is, I think that's the knife that took its place. Same handle shape. Did away with the safety lock on it. You push the safety lock on and you cannot fold this knife until you take it off. Yeah, that's basically the same. This is the updated version of this knife. This thing's probably about 8 years old. I'm gonna have to get it. Extrema Ratio BF1 CD Desert Warfare liner knife. This one here is the BF2 RCT. That's the BF1 CD. The holy Swiss cheese. Yeah, I have to get the lag wheel knives out, the shepherd cross, stick it in the cheese and do a prayer, huh? Yeah, you could definitely pry with that Tano, buddy. Here's a badass knife they make here. It's $259, but man, I tell you what, they sell a lot of these things. Blacked out version of it. Blade HQ, $301. How did we get the cold Blade HQ? I don't know. Here you go. Here's a multi-tool for you, Todd. Extreme Ratio M1A1 liner lock knife. black aluminum, 2.75 satin. It's got a marlin spike on it. Bottle opener, can opener. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So we're on Blade HQ here. You can buy these through Blade HQ. $623 for this one. Wow. Extrema Ratio ultramarine fixed blade knife. Look at that thing. What in the hell is that thing? Yep, I had one when I was in the Navy. I was a boatswain's mate, and I got it here in my collection. The one I carried in the Navy. Look at that sheath. That's pretty slick. Got a blade there. Push dagger. Serrations. Look at that Kodiak sheath, man. That thing's crazy looking. Wow. I'm telling you guys, you gotta look into these. They're not cheap, but damn good company, man. All Italian made. 234 bucks. Look at that thing. That's crazy. Yeah, first class amateur made, a big marlin spike. Huh. Let's check it out. $503 for this one here. Wow. So they're up there, like the Microtechs. They're up in price. They got some badass looking knives though. Page 5. What is she taking the dogs out again? $649. That's a badass looking knife there. Wow. The Dutch bushcraft boys reviewed their knives. I like them, man. I want to get more of them. I'm just wondering, I'm gonna go back. What steel they got on that thing? Boer 690. That's what's on that. 11.5-inch knife. Posted it 5 days ago. That marlin spike, yeah. Your first time seeing these Extrema Ratio? I bought this one at a gun show last year. Yeah, maybe a couple years old, but they discontinued this model. And the action on it's really smooth. I mean, there's no jump at all. It just doesn't want to come out quick. And this is what they're known for. They got the cutouts and all their knives here, see? the lock on a deadlock. They're being sued. Good for them. That's all I gotta say. I don't care for Microtech. That's it. 5 pages of 5. Here's the last one I'll show you. 429 bucks. It's like an elk dagger. Ek dagger. Pretty cool. Yeah, these are this company's well known all over Italy. I mean, it's like your high-end knife company in Italy. What do they got here on Amazon? Yeah, see, even on Amazon they're quite costly. 172. That one looks cool as hell, don't it? Look at this thing. The Versa. That's just one piece of steel. That is cool. Tail glass breaker. Gripping points. Grinding back with variable inclination. How does the cutout feel in my hand? Well, it gives you like a thumb spot, you know. I mean, I'm putting pressure against this top part of it. You know, and then this finger tucks in it nicely. But it feels real good in the hand. I mean, you can tell it grips your palm, and they're well-made knives, I'm telling you, man. This thing sold for like 179 new a couple years ago, before they discontinued it. And I actually got it at that gun show for 79 bucks. So I got this for $100 off. And then here you put this firing safety on, or safety on. Now you can't move that liner. You can't fold it. It locks it in place so it doesn't come loose on you. I'm glad I got it because they discontinued the model. I don't know why, but they got one similar to it I showed you. But this thing here is cool. The Versa Satin. 58 HRC, made from N690. Solar M690. I'm gonna have to get one of these. It's just one chunk of steel. Are they on point price-wise? Are they overpriced because they're Italian? No, they're on point, man. Go on YouTube and watch the factory tour. I mean, their process of making their knives is just phenomenal. Just watching them make them is phenomenal. Fat just woke up again. But yeah, worth the money. You know, I probably would have paid $170 for this knife had I not got it on sale. I mean, it's a well-made knife. That's aluminum. Airplane grade aluminum. I mean, it's well-built knife, man. I'm telling you. It is solid. I mean, you just hear it when it opens. You know what I mean? I mean, it locks spot on, man. This thing, there's no play in this thing. You can't even move that blade. I can't even move it. I mean, they're solid made knives. I mean, this company's been around almost a couple 100 years, I think. Over 100 years in Italy. I mean, they're well known there. They're like your Benchmade of America in comparison in price and some. I mean, these things are better made than Benchmade. I'll tell you that right now. Watch the video. You guys get a chance. Watch that video. I might have it in my playlist too. If I don't, I'm going to put it up there. Let me see if I can bring it up. Extrema Ratio. Nice. Here's the one with that safety mechanism, the MF2. This is the BF2. That's the MF2. I'm looking for their video. I'll just give you one video of theirs. Oh, there ain't. This is just a quick video here. Let me see here. I'm looking for a tour. Look at this Kodiak Edge is live. No volume on these videos. Why is that? I mean, look at the size of that thing. That's bigger than this by far. Look at that, solid, man. That thing's solid. Where is the video on the company? Why is my volume off on this? What the heck? How did it get muted? All right, now what's going on here? I can't even turn the volume up on my PC or what? Oh my God, hold on. Wow. What happened to my volume on my PC? How come I can't turn my volume up? I mean, what's going on here? What the fuck? Bad. Settings. Bluetooth devices. Connect. Better connect. What in the hell is going on here? Would you connect? See, I got a light speaker up top. My light is a speaker for my PC. Well, connect, would you? What is wrong with this thing? Connecting. Let's go. Connect. Didn't work. Make sure your Bluetooth device is still discoverable. And try again. Well, how come it's not discoverable? Connect. Let's go. Connect. Connect. Oh my God, this is killing me here. That didn't work. Make sure your Bluetooth device is discoverable. What are you talking about, man? Of course it's discoverable. Well, you know what? I'll solve all this if I turn off my computer and turn it back on, right? Restart. Wow. Sorry, folks. Yeah. Why is the chat hidden? Wow. I almost turned off the live. Anyways, restarting my damn computer here because I don't know why the light speaker ain't working. I'll be listening in as I drift off to sleep. I got you, man. I'm about ready to drift off to sleep myself. And if you're going to bed, or if you're fading out, I'll talk to you later then. Thanks for stopping in. Now, see if I can go back to where I was here. Not connected, huh? Okay. Drawing a cartoon. What you drawing a cartoon for? I draw cartoons all the time. I used to. The name of the knife company is Extrema Ratio. Not connected. Well, why ain't we connected here? Connect. I mean, this is bullshit, man. Now my light speaker don't want to work. Wow. I guess when it rains, it pours, right? Sometimes. When everything's going to go to shit in the night, it's all going to go to shit. Okay. Well, I got that. Not connected. Connect. Bluetooth. Oh my God. I ain't got no volume on my damn PC. Drawing a cartoon of Gordon? Yeah, okay. Connecting. Well, let's connect. Light speakers. Come on, let's connect. Man, couldn't connect. Why can't you connect? Connect. Well, y'all are just gonna have to go on YouTube and check out the Extrema Ratio's video. I can't seem to bring it up here. Yep, Extrema Ratio. And why I don't have no volume on my light speakers is beyond me. I mean, nothing's happening here. I cannot get any volume out of that light speaker. I guess it went to shit, just like everything else tonight. I have to go buy a new one tomorrow, I guess. Get the hell out of here. Wow. Oh, man. I'm telling you, Paul, this technology's done. No, it's not human error. I mean, I'm in all my controls here, and I cannot get this light speaker to work. My volume. These light speakers. Be something wrong with the light speaker. Yeah, I won't speak. No, I'll just keep you all in silence. This is unbelievable, man. Well, I know what I'll be doing tomorrow. Get me another night lights speaker. I bought it at Ace Hardware, so they got another one there. That thing's 2 years old. And it already went to shit on me. Well, where did I put my regular speakers? I don't know where the hell I buried them things at. Should have kept them close by in case I needed to use them. Oh well. Well, it's doing its thing. It ain't gonna allow me to have any sound. I ain't got nothing. Man. What in the heck? What you toting? Big Jim bar, little Jim? Man. Okay, I'll remove device. Add device. Bluetooth. See if that'll do it. See if it's at least connecting to it. Man. Well, it's not added in the device. Wow. He's all still with me? Nobody's typed anything here in about 3 minutes. Yeah, ha, 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 ha. So that's how a Mexican laughs, huh? Ja, 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 ja. Oh, man. Audio devices. Show all devices. Let's go. Unknown device connecting. Connect. It's stupid. Yes, it is. It's stupid. The computer's being stupid. Actually, it's probably that light speaker. It's probably hit its last leg. Wow. Well, can't do it. Cannot connect my light speaker. Finished. It's done. Send it to me. Man, that really blows. Wow. Well, y'all, I think I'm gonna get off here and go to bed. I had a long day today, and I'm way past my time. So, like I said, I can't wait to get this thing rolling. Definitely gonna be heat treated tomorrow, along with a couple other knives I gotta do. And oh, maybe I should put black walnut on it so I can get it done right away. Or just wait for the elk to come in. Yeah, it does, Paul. I like it, man. Never made a fixed blade trapper before. Always the first. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna head to the shed, to the pillow. I got a date with my pillow. I'm wore out, so I'll tell you all on the next one, which will actually be today, Sunday, right? I'll try to get going about 8 o'clock, maybe 9. Depends on how much time I spend with my wife. So if I spend all day with her and most of the night, I'll go on by 9 o'clock. So I'll talk to you all later. Good night, Justin. Good night, Lulu. Good night, Fat City. And who else is still awake and listening to me? So I'll see you tonight around 9 o'clock. All right. Nighty night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite. Peace.